Okay, so this is finding the molecular formula. An example of that. So we were working with empirical, which means the smallest ratio, and now we're moving on to molecular, which means the actual number, so not the smallest ratio. Okay, so I have a few steps here, and let me read the problem first. A compound has an empirical formula of P2O5. Notice this is empirical because I cannot get any smaller than these numbers while keeping the ratio the same. And a molar mass of this much. What is the molecular formula of this compound? Okay, so my steps for success. Number 1, determine the molar mass of the empirical formula. Well, this is my empirical formula. I have to go and determine the molar mass. So P, and there's 2 of them, and oxygen, and there's 5 of them. So let me go to my periodic table. Phosphorus has a molar mass of 30.974. 30.974. However, there are 2 phosphorus atoms because of my little subscript 2. And then oxygen, I have it memorized that it is 15.999, and I have to multiply that by 5 because of the 5 subscript. Now I can go and multiply 30.974 times 2 to give me 61.948. 15.999 times 5 is equal to 79.995. Now I have to add these 2 together to finally find all of my molar mass of this compound, and that is 141.943 grams per mole. And that is the molar mass of P2O5. Cool, so we did step 1, which is calculate the molar mass of the empirical formula. Check. Alright, next, determine the ratio of the molecular formula's molar mass to the empirical formula's molar mass. This will always be a whole number. Okay, so the ratio, the molar mass of the compound, they give it to me, it's right here. So the molar mass of the compound divided by the molar mass of the empirical formula. 141, again, this is my empirical formula right here, 0.943. Alright, so let me divide those 2 numbers. 283.88 divided by 141.943. And that is 1.999, and it keeps going, and that is approximately 2. So the whole number 2, right, you should always try to round up when you're doing ratios. So I found my whole number, it's 2. Cool, so I did number 2. Number 3, multiply the empirical formula by this ratio. So my empirical formula again was P2O5. P2O5. If I multiply this formula by this ratio I found, I have to multiply each single subscript. So if I multiply that by 2, I'm going to have P, 2 times 2 is 4. O, 5 times 2 is 10. And that is my molecular formula. So this is what the process that you're going to be doing to find it on your own.